Hello, my name is Chloe, welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you a reaction and a recreation of These Books Will Self-Destruct in 12 months. Regular viewers may notice something a little bit different about my face, and that is because I have partnered with the company Dirolla to show you their range of glasses. Let me just pop back into a view where you can see me unboxing these glasses and how nice the packaging is. This is the box that the glasses arrived in, and I will say they are packaged so nicely. We have all of this like glittery packing paper, and all of this has like a shimmer to it. We have this one case that they've included, which is so shiny. And then this is the main glasses case. And then we have our glasses, again in this branded, I don't know what you call this. And here they are. We have all of this design on the side, and most excitingly, the glitter around the frame. So Dirolla have sent me the siren frames to show you. They are so different from what I would normally wear because they are rimless. And as people with glasses will know, as soon as you put a new pair on, your face looks incredibly different. I absolutely love this detailing on the side. I think it's so nice. So to be fully transparent, this is not a paid partnership in any way, but the company partnered with me by giving me a free set of their siren frames to show you and just talk about how I feel about them. I just want to make the paid aspect of this very transparent. Dirolla specializes in crafting exquisite, high-end, rimless glasses for women. Every pair is handcrafted and they offer them in prescription, non-prescription and blue light blocking lenses. Obviously mine prescription, and on any of the close-ups you saw of them off my face, you will see just how strong that prescription is. That is actually one thing I would like to shout from the rooftops, is a lot of the time, like when you're going to the high street glasses retailers, I get told how thick my lenses are going to be and how much extra I need to pay to thin them down. These do not feel thick in any way. I don't actually think they are at all. Is that because there isn't a frame? Potentially, but it is something that is always like hammered in about how thick the lenses are going to be, and these don't feel that thick at all. I also don't think the strength of the lenses is making my eyes look distorted against the side of my face. That also might be an effect of not having the frame. Either way, it's doing something very different for my face and I'm appreciating it. Dirolla describe their glasses as not just an accessory, but a way to make any woman stand out in a crowd. In the description, I will link Dirolla as a website and these glasses in particular if you wanted to go and check them out. But overall, I'm just very grateful to the team for sending me a pair of glasses to show you guys. And on that note, we will get cracking into These Books Will Self-Destruct. So I last published this video on the 2nd of September 2023. So it's coming up to a year. It's very, very close, but these are the final verdicts because I know I won't read the other books in time to that video. I did call it These Books Will Self-Destruct, obviously inspired by Becca at Becca in the Books. I didn't have a definite plan for what would happen if I didn't read the books. I didn't want to just unhaul them. I don't think I'm going to be that strict on myself. It's just another way to keep me accountable. So we have a mix of completed, incomplete and read unhauled. So I will run through the 12 books for 12 months that I had last time. Apologies if I'm looking down because my notes. The first book I had was The Night She Disappeared by Lisa Jewell, which I actually unhauled in October of 2023, so straight after the video. I then have We Played with Fire by Catherine Barter, which I read in October of 23. Ace of Spades by Farida Abike Iamede, which I read in April of 2024. Rainbow Dead by Laura Ellen Anderson, which I read in June of 2024. Play Dead by Harlan Coben, which is unread at the time of filming this video. It is going into a different video, so it will be read, but just not yet. Unraveller by Frances Harding, which was unhauled in October of 23. The Start of Me and You by Emery Lord, which was read in July of 2024, so very recently. The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang, which was unhauled in July of 2024. Dear Mrs. Bird by A.J. Pierce, which was unhauled in October of 2023. How to Kidnap the Rich by Raul Rayner, which was unhauled in October of 2023. Front Desk by Kelly Yang, which has currently not been read. I haven't tried to read this and like not completed it. I just genuinely haven't put this in a TBR. I did try it in a try a chapter tag, which I haven't posted yet, and I did enjoy it, so I am going to read it. I'm not going to unhaul it, but it's just not been a priority. And then finally we have On Earth You're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vyong, which I read in May of 2024. So 2 out of 12, not bad, and one of which has been on several TBRs and is being added to another. If it doesn't get read in the next TBR. Despite it being a gift from Emily, I am going to unhaul it and hope she forgives me because I have just not been prioritizing it. There is actually a letter from the author at the start of the book that says, okay, if this is the first book of mine you're going to try, stop now, return it. It is the first book I'm going to try. We're going to give it a go. Anyway, it is time to set a new list. These are not the oldest 12 books on my TBR because you'll be seeing those in a different video coming within the next month, but just 12 books on my list that I definitely need to read. They have been around for a longish time. I've always got reasons why I'm not reading them, and those reasons just need to get in the bin. So book number 1 is Girl in Pieces by Kathleen Glasgow. This is a very hard-hitting YA contemporary based around self-harm and mental health. It's apparently going to devastate me, or it would have done if I read it around the time it came out, and now might not be the best look at this topic. I've been putting it off until I thought I was in a good enough position to read this horrifically devastating book. That time has been and gone and come back and been and gone, so I just need to finally read this book. We then have The Prank by L.V. Matthews. This is a thriller that I have had since it came out, I want to say 2020. 2021, I apologise. And I won't lie, I bought it because it was on sale and the author shares the same last name as me. So it's been on my shelf a very long time. I don't prioritise it, but I'm going to soon, so it's on the list. We then have The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I got this because everyone got this, and have been putting it off ever since. Should I make it a Patreon pick or like a book club, a buddy read, something like that so I get to it? Probably. Another book that's been on several TBRs, and you guys will laugh when you see it on another, is Exciting Times by Nisha Dolan. This is just a contemporary, like, literary fiction deal. I've put it on several TBRs, never got to it, and I'll be adding it to another one in, like, basically my next video. Next video I'm filming, not the next video you guys will see. Very similar book now, we have Tell Me Lies by Carola Lovering. Another contemporary literary fiction, more of a romance in this one. Either way, been putting it off for the longest time, need to stop doing so. This next book is absolutely gorgeous, and I don't know why I put it off. I just don't want it to be disappointed by it. So it's going on the list, it will be read within the next year. It's The Bone Houses by Emily Lloyd-Jones. This was actually a gift from the lovely Laura, and I know that it is something I would love. It's absolutely gorgeous. The naked book is gorgeous, and I just keep putting it off because if I'm disappointed in it, then it doesn't get to stay on my shelves, and I want this on my shelves forever. So looks like I've been holding on to it for a very long time so that I don't have to get rid of it. But let's be positive. I'm gonna love it. I'm just scared to not. Then we have a book that I bought at 66 Books with Emily when we went, and I do want to read it. I think we're going to try and buddy read it, so maybe that's how I will bump it off this list. And it is Notes on an Execution by Danya Kafka. This is a literary fiction story. Ansel Parker is scheduled to die in 12 hours. He knows what he's done, and now he awaits the same fate he forced on those girls years ago. Ansel doesn't want to die, he wants to be celebrated, understood, but this is not his story. This is the story of the women left behind. It sounds really, really interesting. I've heard amazing reviews. I'm just a little bit scared by it, so me and Emily are gonna have to pick up our buddy read. One that I'm putting off because I know I'll love it. I know I'm gonna literally eat it up and not be able to put it down. So why I'm not reading it, I don't know, is A Pound of Flesh by Sophie Jackson. This is some sort of prison worker romance. Wes, who is dangerous, brooding and behind bars. Emotional scars are as permanent as the ink on his skin. Kat is vibrant and gusty, chooses to become a prison tutor in tribute to her father, whose murder haunts her. I'm gonna absolutely love this. I just need to pick it up, and for some reason I don't put 5-star predictions on TBRs because why would I be that nice to myself? A book I've had for a very long time, and I'm hoping I love it, but I'm a little bit scared I won't, is The Visa by Lizzie O'Hagan. So as book 9 on the 12 books that were self-destruct, the agreement was to get married, not to fall in love. We all know what is going to happen in a book like this. But yeah, I need to pick it up when I want like a predictable romance. But when is that? I don't know. One of the oldest books on my NetGalley TBR, so I bought a physical copy thinking it would make me read it quicker. I still haven't read it. It's Idol by Louise O'Neill. This is about like social media influencers and how fans perceive them online. I am sure it's going to be great. For some reason, it doesn't ever make it into a TBR. Here we are, putting it, have to read it in the next 12 months. The final two now, one is a very, very different choice, but it is one I want to read, and that's Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. I have always been interested in this book. I had a copy when I was a lot younger and I just couldn't quite understand what was going on. And I just feel like it's got to be a pretty easy classic to read. I also just really love pirates. So yeah, I'd like to read Treasure Island in the next year. And last but not least, one that has been on my TBR since the days of Book Swap, I think. Throwback, guys. It's The Burning Girls by C.J. Tudor. A small town, a dark past, a dangerous present. Basically, I forget I own this book, so I should probably pick it up sometime soon. And putting it on this list holds me accountable to get it read. So there we have it, guys. There are 12 books that I want to read in the next 12 months. All of these are upside down, but just use your imagination. Please do let me know if you have read any of these or have any opinions on any of these books. I would love to hear them and hopefully help me decide whether I should be reading these anytime soon. Thank you again to the team at Dirolla for giving me the siren glasses to show you guys in this video. Any feedback on the glasses is also appreciated. But that being said, that is all the time I have today for this video. Thank you very, very much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.